This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Championship game with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Ball moves to the 37 on the game. It's first down. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Haynes.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
A running play called on 4th down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Off the arc to yellow, the quarterback looks to his right. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lucas. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Showing a bunch formation now. And now they'll run it on the draw. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Using his legs, it's Brown. He shreds, refuses to be stopped. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Breaks into the clear. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
A tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff running right. He's got room to run. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Conference championship, 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run this one in. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Sticking with the running game. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Ball handed off. Look out, room to run here. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the Knowles have first and 10 here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's a toss play to the right. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know the toss play begins when a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, or where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Seminoles. No chance to catch catch in there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Florida State offense on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Noles are going to cash in this red zone trip. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Running with purpose. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Not your normal call on short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Back in motion now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Noles. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. We're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Big play there by the sophomore quarterback.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 44. A lot can change in one play. Suddenly this offense out near midfield. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Moore. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. One hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. And the returner, the special teams disaster on the kickoff. Takes it back into the end zone, tackled for a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now they're running on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
They'll field the punt, and the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State, to put them on top now. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. And he'll run it into the end zone. The lead up to 3 points now. Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Michigan offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Bell. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense is back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
By the back now forces the defense to adjust. Hot over the middle. It's Moore. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw yet again. Gets made on the out route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick round. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there. Second down play coming up. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's press coverage now from these DBs. He'll ride the back again here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback will throw it up the one-pass option. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. State offense on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Chewing clock with the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Breaks free. And here he goes. Inside the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Moles. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll run it to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And the wideout goes in motion. It's an option look. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's McCoy. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. And the runner brought down after just a short game.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Leaning on the run game here. He breaks free. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And he can't hold on right in ends, and he dropped it.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
first down, makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. And the back now goes in motion. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Off target and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the offense will just take a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory.